At this stage, it's this man, Takai plus Tochiazuma and Kotomitsuki in the lead with 8 straight wins, no losses. Behind them, a group of wrestlers, Kaiho, Tochinonada, Tosanoumi, Hamanishiki and Tochisakae with 6 wins and 2 losses. So the gap's opening up a bit between the leaders and the 5 just mentioned. Let's go into our first bout. Day 9, we're now past the halfway stage. We've got Oginishiki here and Tamakasuga. These two have fought each other 8 times previously. Tamakasuga's won 6 of them. And that's another one for him. 7 wins. And Oginishiki not looking too happy there, having hit the dust. So that was a sukuinage throw there, a scoop throw. And quite a heavy fall from it. Now we're moving on, it's Wakanoyama against Daizen. These two have had 6 head-to-heads previously. Wakanoyama's won 4 of them. Wakanoyama, very classical style there, techi-ai. Starts very low, short squat wrestler. But there he tried to spin around on the edge, but Daizen had it under control and pushed him out from behind with okuridashi. So that's 5th win for Daizen, 6th loss for Wakanoyama. Tamarikido in the blue mawashi fights Otsukasa in the purple mawashi. Both wrestlers around the 140 kilo mark, a little bit on the light side. And they're settling in on the belt. You can see the grip on one side, which Otsukasa has on the belt. Tamarikido hasn't really got a grip. So now they're just leaning on each other, looking for a gap, a moment's, seconds weakening of posture. Tries a push, tries that drive to the edge, and then he shrugs him off there. Otsukasa weathers that thrust and then just flicks him with his shoulder, drops him down with tsukiotoshi. 4th win for Otsukasa, 7th loss for Tamarikido. Well, Otsukasa said earlier that he was trying to please the fans by using a variety of techniques, and that was very neatly done at the end there. Tosanoumi now fighting Tochisakae. Tosanoumi 160 kilos. Tochisakae just a little bit lighter at 158 kilos. It's about 25 stone. That's a hard start. Clashing in. Tochisakae trying to get the slap down on the back of the head, but Tosanoumi not allowing him to do that. Just kept on driving relentlessly forward with the head and backing it up with the slaps as well. So tsukidashi win there for Tosanoumi, who regards himself as a big rival to Musoyama. Sometimes the wrestlers set up these rivalries with other rikishi, but they don't always reflect reality. Sometimes the other one is far in advance. Now it's Tochinonada against Hamanishiki. Well, that was a full start there by Tochinonada. Both of these are ex-amateur champions. In fact, 1 in 3 now of all sumo wrestlers in the Makuuchi division and the Juryo. If you combine the 2 of them, that's 66 wrestlers. 1 in 3 of them are ex-amateur champions. That's to say, ex-Japanese amateur champions. So a win there for Hamanishiki, gives him 7 wins, 2 losses, and that was 3rd loss for Tochinonada. So let's watch that one again. Tochinonada's known for his strength of his left arm, which is to say that's his effective arm. Usually wrestlers have one or other arm which they rely on more than the other in the wrestling. But Tochinonada there, you can see it was taped up, so probably a bit injured. Now Buyuzan from the Sashigawa stable. It's the one with Masashi Maru in. Dejima, Wakanoyama. So he's used to training with the big ones here against Kotonowaka at 175 kilos. So Buyuzan is hanging on in there and almost sidesteps Kotonowaka. Well, it's looking tight. Kotonowaka seems to have the power necessary and spins Buyuzan around and then closes in on him and then runs him out with yorikiri. So they look fairly comfortable there with that. They two had never fought before, so that's the first win for Kotonowaka against Buyuzan. Now two ex-collegiate champions now. Kaiho from Ichirai, Dejima from Shuro. These two have fought 6 times previously. Dejima's won 5 of them. Let's see what he can do this time. Well, he's chasing Kaiho around the ring there. Looked like a rugby tackle at the end. So that's a win there for Dejima. Needed that. Only had 3 wins up to this point. Now got 4. 7th loss for Kaiho. Well, his leg wasn't looking too bad there, but then he wasn't really fighting a heavy wrestler. Kaiho, the lightest of the Makuuchi wrestlers, so not enough to stress Dejima's injured right leg, I think. Now, Kyokushuzan. One thing about these Mongolians, we can always look forward to them doing something slightly different in the ring. Kyokushuzan hovers between Orthodox sumo and Mongolian sumo. So he comes out there, does a little tap to Tamanoshima's face, then tries an arm drag, which is a little bit different, to get him round the back. And then he just pulls him down. So that is one of the so-called new techniques, not so new in Mongolian sumo apparently, and that's known as okuridashi otoshi. So if you get round behind the wrestler, then the techniques start with okuri. We've got okuridashi, that's where you push them out from behind. Well, there, he got round behind and he just pulled him down, hung on his belt. So okuridashi otoshi. So that's a new technique for Kyokushuzan. 8th loss and makikoshi for Tamanoshima. Now Akinoshima against Kyokutenho. They've had 8 head-to-heads previously. Kyokutenho has won 5 of them. Akinoshima's won 19 prizes, tournament prizes. That's 19 good bashos. Well, that was very neatly done. Kyokutenho just used his long arms, pushed Akinoshima back, and then took away the push and pulled him down to score with Hataki Komi. 6 wins now Kyokutenho's had over Akinoshima. Wakanosato against Asashoryu. Well, both these wrestlers are vigorous and strong enough to beat the Yokozuna when they're in the basho, that is. So, fast start there. Wakanosato chasing the Mongolian. Wakanosato tries that hook round the back and sort of gake move, and down went Wakanosato. But it looked like Wakanosato had the measure of him. As I said about before, it's the Mongolians certainly trying some new stuff, or at least not so new. It's in the sumo list of techniques, but they do try this stuff. So there he almost escapes from Wakanosato, though he has to close in again, of course. But then look at that leg there, quite a vigorous hook, and he maintains that and drops him down. So Sorogake move there, and a win for Asashoryu. 5 wins for him, and now that's leveled him up with Wakanosato, who's got 5 wins and 4 losses. Now Tochiazuma fights Toki, who he's beaten 5 times before. Toki's only ever beaten Tochiazuma once. Toki spent some time in the lower divisions. He was caught driving and he was involved in a very serious accident. When he was driving, the wrestlers are not allowed to drive. It's quite clear in the sumo handbook rules. So he was demoted down. He's climbed back up the rankings again. He's a big rough wrestler, not a lot of technique. He's got where he's got, and on his size, he's 170 plus kilos. Tochiazuma there's far too skillful for him. Very consistent wrestler is Tochiazuma. Saw the flack he took from Asashoryu on day 4. The Mongolian blooded his nose. He just kept going. Didn't seem at all ruffled. So now it's Tochiazuma with his 9th win. 9 wins and no losses. And Toki collecting his 7th loss. It's Kaiho coming out for his bout of the day. It's on the end of the day. It's against Kokonoka-me here, sitting down, not looking too happy. Now the immediate bout is Chiyotakai, who's certainly looking back on form. He's doing his usual sumo. He charges out, but he just seems to be a lot more powerful. Some of these wrestlers now are taking on personal trainers to train up their power. Seems to be paying off. Here fighting Takanonami. They've had 18 head-to-heads before. Chiyotakai has won 12 of them. Well, they didn't want to go on that tachi there. Well, eventually they go. Pretty even start, but Chiyotakai immediately takes the advantage. Certainly very powerful. He's some 10 kilos lighter than Takanonami, but didn't stop him pushing him across the ring. 2 hands out from Chiyotakai on the chest, then under the throat. Starts to push the arms away, gets slightly sideways on, and then drives big Takanonami over the edge of the ring. Oshidashi win there for Chiyotakai, and 9 straight wins for him. There was a period about a year and a half ago where Chiyotakai was moaning and groaning about the pressure of sumo and how he couldn't cope. The Japanese didn't think very much of that. They said his words were weak. But he seems to have come back now. He's looking much more confident and stronger. And on to the next bout. Musayama, otherwise known as Power Angel, here fighting Chio Tenzan, who he's beaten 4 times. Chio Tenzan's never beaten him. And there, Musayama taking his 5th win over Chio Tenzan. Chio Tenzan didn't look as though he had his heart in that bout. It's quite noticeable. Some of these wrestlers, they always lose against certain other wrestlers. Actually, notch up quite high scores, maybe losing 15 times or more to the same wrestler. It's once they've lost, it's the psychological barrier gets too high for them. So that's Musayama with his 6th win. And now onto the Subinoban, the last bout of the day, between Kaiho and Kotomitsuki. Kotomitsuki with 8 straight wins. Can he win this one and keep up with Tochiazuma and Chiyotakai? Or will this be the first of his losses? Well, these two have fought 5 times previously. Kaiho won 3 of them, so it's fairly even. Kaiho about almost 20 kilos heavier than Kotomitsuki. Kotomitsuki comes out very fast, drives across, takes the fight to Kaiho. Kaiho recovering a bit, weathers that first initial charge, but Kotomitsuki's got that very deep arm in there. And then you can see Kaiho's leg skids as he gets driven to the edge. Almost does the splits, but splits or no, he was on his way out there. So Kotomitsuki winning quite comfortably there. That's maintained his record, 9 straight wins and no losses for the new Sekiwaki. And 3rd loss for Kaiho. Certainly these young ones, this leading trio, are looking very good. So let's watch that one again. So it's Kotomitsuki who takes the fight to Kaiho, comes out hard and fast, drives him back to the edge of the ring, and then looked like he's about to win, and then Kaiho suddenly gets back into it, comes back to the center, starts looking a lot more powerful, starts to slow Kotomitsuki down a bit. Tries that kakinagi throw, but loses balance. That's this business about balancing on one leg. So at the end of day 9, we've still got Chiyotakai, Kotomitsuki and Tochiazuma in the lead with 9 straight wins. And Tosanoumi and Hamanishiki a step behind with 7 wins and 2 losses. Sashimaru's out, and Takanohara out as well right from the start. So the bow twirling ceremony has ended, almost at the end of the day. Well, thank you for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow with days 10, 11 and 12. Join us then. This is Syd Hoare from Tokyo. Bye for now, and sayonara.